Vaheguru, 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 Guru, Vaheguru, Guru, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, with ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ's ਕਿਰਪਾ, Malik teaches us again and again that any daan pun, any donation which you give in this physical world, any money which you give in the name of religion, in the name of, even if you're giving it to some person who needs it, it is good, but at the end of the day, it will not lead to liberation. It will not lead to liberation. Always remember, मुक्त नहीं हो सकते। दान पुण्य जो बीजते सब धर्म राय को जाए. It will go till Taram Rai, but it will not go beyond that. It will go to the angel of death, but not beyond that. People get lured by these so-called deras all over the world, not just in Punjab. These deras, these sthans, these places where people ask money in the name of Vaheguru, in the name of God. They'll say, we are going to do some good things, some humble thing, maybe opening a school, hospitals and all. They will ask for money by giving you excuses. All these fake saints. Maharaj says that it is not going to benefit you in your spiritual journey. Never ever think that by giving money to somebody, it is going to help you in spiritual journey. It will not. Only wealth of Naam will go with you. Nothing else. That's why Maharaj is saying here, Kanchan ke kot dat kari, Bo hever gaver dan, Poom dan gawa kani, Pi antar garab guman. Even if you will give the castles of gold, if you will give the horses and elephants, in donation. In these days, you can talk about bikes and cars, motorbikes and cars. Umdan gawakani. Even if you will donate your land, even if you will donate the cows and buffaloes, can they? It is only going to increase your arrogance. It is only going to increase your ego. You are not going to get naam out of it. ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਹੈ, ਨਾਮ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜ਼ਾਤ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, that is most important, ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਚੀ. It is the highest of high, highest thing. ऊंचे ऊपर ऊंचा नाव, एवड ऊंचा हुए कोई, तिस ऊंचे को जाने सोए. राम नाम मन बेदिया, गुर दिया सच दान. सच दा दान. What is such, Guru Pyareo? Such has anchored here. Such means Vaheguru. Ad such, Jugad such, hai be such, Nanak hosi be such. But how can we reach to that such? Ram Naam Man Bedya. When Ram's Naam, Vaheguru's Naam, Vaheguru's Shabad, Vaheguru's Anhad Shabad will pierce our mind. Man de thale bhi anchored. Our mind. Maharaj, in whole, this Shabad started with Surt and Shabad. Till the time the Shabad will not come in our mind, will not embed in our mind, will not become part of our mind, we will have issues. Our mind will wander. Our mind will like to achieve something from other ways because we don't want to do mehnat. We don't want to work hard because it is difficult to chant. But at start, Guru Pyareo, Akhan Okha Sacha now. It is difficult. But when with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, we will have love for Vaheguru, and Maharaj says, Sache Naam ki lage pook. Then we'll be hungry for this Naam. Because then the peace will come, Santokh will come, contentment will come. That's why Maharaj says, when you think about donating all these things, and what happens, what we do, we try to donate everything which we own to these babas, so-called babas. We give them money, we give them everything. And we think when we will do that, we will achieve some spiritual bliss. We may go to some spiritual heights, but it's not gonna be like that. Only Naam can bring you to spiritual awareness, spiritual heights. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮਨ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਵਸਥਾ ਉੱਚੇ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸਿਰਫ ਨਾਮ ਨੇ ਕਰਨੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੇ. And where is that Naam? Again and again in Gurbani, Maharaj says, Naam is inside you. Naam tere andar hai, bahar nahi hai. It's not outside. Naunid Amrit Prabh ka naam dehi mein iska bishram. Naam is inside. Why we want to search Naam outside? We have to go to the Sangat. When we go to the Sangat, when we get a Gyan, a wisdom of Chautha Pad, of the fourth state, where Vaheguruji is there, where the Naam is there, then we can use that Gyan in our spiritual awareness to reach the fourth state, to have Shabad Sur's connection. Without the connection of Shabad and Sur, Shabad is the cosmic sound, Vaheguruji's voice, and the Surt is nothing but our mind. When our mind is focused on something. If our mind is focused on worldly things, then our Surt is in the world, in the Maya. Then what will happen? We will not get love of Vaheguru. So we have to pick and choose. But when we take a Gyan, the Brahm Gyan of Gurbani Guru, Tan Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, when Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj teaches us that you have to take a wisdom of Naam, wisdom of Gurbani. You have to live your life based on the teachings of Gurbani Guru. Then our mind, our surt will reach to the fourth dimension, Chautha Path. That is the place where we will receive Naam from Satguruji. Satguruji is nothing but Jyot of Vaheguru, the light of Vaheguru sitting inside us. Sukham Murat Naam Niranjan Kaya Kakar. Ram Naam Man Betya. Then our mind will be pierced in love of that Naam. Gur Diya Sachidan, and the Guru sitting inside us, the Shabad Guru, will help us reaching Vaheguru. That is the donation you need. That is the donation you need to ask for. Namdan. Padde hai na ardas de vich. The Guru said, give me the Naam. And that is the only thing which you have to ask, which we all have to ask. Just the Naam, nothing else. Can they manhat? But what we do? We use our mind's wisdom. We don't use Guru's wisdom. We don't use Gurbani Guru's wisdom. We use our wisdom. Manhat buddhi ketiya kete ved bichar. We use our buddhi, our intellect, and we read various books, various religious books. We keep on reading, keep on reading. We try to become intellectual, but we don't do the practical. What good is that knowledge if we are not using that knowledge to achieve the heights, to, to get liberated, to merge in Vaheguru? There is no benefit. What is it? It becomes a bandhan. It becomes the bondages. Kete bandhan ji ke gurmukh mokh dwar. For Gurmukhs, the only thing they know, they have taken the wisdom of Vaheguruji, and they know that if they want to meet Vaheguruji, if they want to merge in Vaheguruji, they have to bring their surt in the Chautha Pad. And where is Chautha Pad, Guru Pyaro? It is above our eyebrows. Above our eyebrows, above these 9 doors. That is the Mokh Dwar. That's where our surt has to meet with the Shabad. Without going in the Chautha Pad, we cannot receive that Shabad, we cannot receive that Naam, we cannot connect with that Naam. First, Saas Gras Simran, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru. Then Saas Antargat Simran. Inside, where your mind is chanting and mind is listening, but your rasana, your tongue is still moving, and all your surt, all your focus in the tongue. When we will do that with the Vaheguruji's kirpa, automatically after some time, our tongue will stop. Then we have to sit silent by putting the dhyan in the Chautha Pad. How? If we have already received the Shabad, if we are already listening to the cosmic sound, if we are already listening to Anhad Shabad, Anhad Bani, Panch Shabad, then that is fine. Then when we are listening to it, go above your eyebrows, or if you're listening from the left side, go there. If you're listening to the right side, just listen to the Shabad. But if not, then there are two places, Guru Pyare. One place is your Nabi as in your belly button. You can put the dhyan there and you will receive Naam there. Or you put the dhyan above your eyebrows, not on your forehead, in the Khalikla. The other place is behind, where Gurmukhs do the Juda, the knot, where the hair knot is there. That side. These are the places where you have to move your soul. But foundation has to be there. Don't directly go there. Otherwise, your head will ache, your body will ache, everything will happen. First, we have to do Saas Gras Simran. Basically, make it a practice. Every day, do couple of hours of Sas Gras Simran and then do Sas Simran. When your mind starts going in Sahaj, with some little bit drowsy or a sleepy state, that is a state of Sahaj, then you put your dhyan above. Automatically, if you are already listening to the Shabad, agar tusi Shabad already sunde, to aap pe dhyan marjane la dena. If not, then you try to put your dhyan there by sitting silent. No Simran at that point of time. No Antargat Simran, nothing. Then when you will do that with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, Maharaj will take you to the Chautha Pad. This is the donation which we have to give to Vaheguruji. Donation of time. That the swand which we hear, yes, worldly the swand is good. But the swand which we need is that the swand 1/10 of our time. There are 24 hours, at least 3 hours of your day dedicated for Bhakti. When we will give that donation, there we will receive Naam. Then our bandhans, our bonds will be broken. Kete bandhan ji ke Gurmukh Mok Dwar. But Gurmukhs go to the Mok Dwar, that fourth state. Sacho uray sabko upar sach achar. Then what will happen? Then you will receive such, the Naam such. You will receive Vaheguru. You will see, you will have a darshan of Vaheguru. And your achar, as in your character, jitadi bol bani, your style of lifestyle will change, totally change. So if you see somebody who is rude and who is always upset, who is always angry, who is full of calm, krodh, lobh, moh, hankar, and he says he has met Vaheguru, they have not. Either there will be Naam or there will be Home or the arrogance. Both will not be together. The person who will receive the Naam with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, because Naam is inside us, Naam is not outside. But the person who will receive the Naam, their panda, as in their utensil, as in their mind, their surat, needs to be clean, pure. Then only they can receive it. They will not judge others. They will only and only proceed, progress to receive Naam. They will only beg for Naam from Vaheguru, not from a physical person. Because only Satgur Ji, Vaheguru Ji, can give us the Naam, not a physical person. Satgur Sikh ko Naam tan de, Gur ka Sikh vadpagi hai. And now Maharaj is telling us, Sabko ucha akhiye, neech na disa koe. And then when you will reach that higher state, the fourth state, above your eyebrows, above your 9 doors, then what you will only see Vaheguru in everybody. And you will say, hey, that Vaheguru ji is there in everybody. Does not matter who that person is. Neech na disa koe. You will not judge others. You will not call others low. कहते कोई नीच नहीं, हम नहीं चंगे, बुरा नहीं कोई. I am not good, but everybody and nobody is bad. इकने भांडे साजिए, एक चानन ते लोए. कहते he is the one. Vaheguru Ji is the one. The Sach is the one who has created all these minds. How can be one good? How can one be bad? अवल अल्लाह नूर पाया कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर ते सब जग उपजै कौन भले को मंदे एक ने पांडे साजिए एक चानन ते लोए कहते he has created this panda, this utensil, this mind. He has created everybody. How can he create lowly and you know the higher person? Because of the caste system, we have forgotten that Vaheguruji exists. Vaheguruji never do anything in bias. Why some people are poor in the physical world, why some people have more money, it is because of their karams, of their previous karams, if they're and their present karams. We don't know what we did in our life. And even for people who are rich, they may not be happy. Even the person who is a laborer, who we think he has no good clothes, maybe he is happy, he's satisfied, he's content, he has santok. What goes inside the person? But Vaheguruji created everybody equal. Black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, everybody is same. In the hands, in the eyes of Vaheguruji, everybody is same. Ik ne pandai sajiye, ik chanan te loe. That light is everywhere. It is in everybody. Karam mile. Here Karam has a shari, Guru Pyare. Always look into this. Karam mile sach paiye, tur baksh na mete koi. If the kirpa, if the blessing, if the grace of Vaheguruji will be there, then we will meet Vaheguru. Then we will have a darshan of Vaheguruji. Then we will merge in Vaheguru. Karam mile sach paiye, tur bakshna meta koi. It is that is the destiny. Vaheguruji has written that. Nobody can change it. You know, some people say, oh, some people did something bad to them, and now their spiritual progress has stopped. Some people say, oh, I have discussed about my spiritual progress with other people, and my progress stopped. Maharaj says, no, that doesn't happen. It will not happen. Why? Because if Maharaj do the grace to anybody, that karam is there, that kirpa is there, he doesn't take that kirpa back. He will not take that blessing back. Once given, it is given forever. Karam mile sach paiye, tur bakshna meta koi. Nobody can change his bakshish, his daat, his gift. Once he has given us this gift. Sad mile sadhu jane. See here, Maharaj has written sad with onkar. Here, Vaheguruji, Maharaj is talking about Vaheguruji. Guru Sahib, Guru Nanak Dev Ji is talking about Vaheguruji. Ikko hi sant hai, Guru Pyareo. 100 sant thodi ne, hajaran thodi ne. Ikko hi sant. Sad mile sadhu jane. How can you meet Vaheguru? In the sangat, sadhu jane. In the sangat of Gurmukh Pyare who jap naam, they are called sadhu in Gurbani. Who jap naam, when you will come in the sangat, sat sangat, sad mile sadhu jane, santokh vasai gur pae. In his pana, in his will, you will have contentment. ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਇੱਛਾਵਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਵੈ, the desires will die. More simran we will do, more saas gra simran we will do, more love for Vaheguruji will have. We will have a less love for the world, for this physical world. That's why it is a slow progress. Because what happens is, sometimes we have more love for Vaheguru, sometimes we have more love for world. But we have to check ourselves. And more love for Vaheguru, with Vaheguruji's kirpa, we will have less and less love for our family, for our siblings, for our parents, for any physical entity, for our cars, for our houses, for our animals and pets and whatnot. Love for the Sukham, formless Vaheguruji, Nirankar Vaheguruji will have. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਕਥ ਕਥਾ ਵਿਚਾਰੀਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ read, understand ਅਕਥ ਕਥਾ. Who is Akat? Vaheguruji is Akat. Why Vaheguruji is Akat? Because we cannot describe Vaheguruji. He is Akat, not fully. He is Beyant, he is Agam, he is Agochar. It is impossible to describe all his quality. But what we can do is, we can do the vichar of his katha. We can read Gurbani. We can understand Gurbani. We can walk on the path of Gurbani Guru. Je Satgur Mahe Sumai. Then what will happen when we will do that? When we'll take a wisdom of Gurbani Guru, then with Vaiguruji's Kirpa, we will merge Bani Birlo Bicharsi, Jeko Gurmukh Hoye, E Bani Mahapurukh ki Nijkar Vasa Hoye. Whosoever will do the vichar of this Gurbani, whosoever will learn from Gurbani Guru, Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, what will happen? They will merge in him. But we have to do the practical of Gurbani. Whatever Gurbani tells us, we have to do that. Gurbani kahe, sevak jan mane, partakh guru nishtare. We have to do what Gurbani is telling us. Kat katha vichariye, je satguru mahe samaye, pi amrit santokhya, dargah penda jaye. You will see the door of Vaheguru, that 10th door, that dasam dwar, when you will do Simran, when you will walk on the path of Gurbani, when will come in the Sangat, Sachi Sangat, Sat Sangat, what will happen? We will receive Amrit Naam. Amrit Naam comes in multiple ways. Your mouth will start, your tongue will start getting sweet. Your mind will be in rest. Your mind will be in peace. Your mind will be content. You will have no longer desires. That is the time. Then, if you have not yet reached to the dargah, to the door of Vaheguru, you will reach to the dargah with Vaheguruji's kripa. It is everything in his hands. That's why we have to do ardas, benti again and again. And what we have to ask? We have to ask for Naam. All, nothing else. Vin tud horje mangana, sir dukha ke dukh, de naam santokhiya, utre man ki pukh pi amrit santokhiya. Amrit pee ke, Naam Amrit pee ke, by drinking the Naam Amrit, we will become content. Dargah penda jai. Then our surt will go to the dargah. Our mind will go to the dargah. Kat kat vaje kingri. Andin shabad subay. We will hear kingri shabad. What is the kingri shabad? Lord of Gurmukh Pyare here, when they listen to the cosmic sound, the Anhat Shabad, the Panj Shabad, sometimes they will hear the sound of flute, Banchuri Divaj. That is the Kingri Shabad. That is the Kingri Shabad. That is one of the Panch Shabad which you will hear. Kat kat vaje. That flute, the sound of that flute, the sound of that Kingri is everywhere, in everybody. When you will put a dhyan, when your mind will be empty of thoughts, when you will do sas, gira, sas, antargat simran, then when you will sit silent by putting a dhyan above your eyebrows, you will listen to the Kingri Shabad. Anadin Shabad Subhai. Anadin, day and night. Day and night you will receive the love of the Shabad. If you will be in a love with this Shabad, with this Kingri Shabad. Every time when you will do the Simran, every time your mind will go in peace, you would want to listen to that sound of flute. And that means that spiritual progress is happening, because these Panch Shabads are in the Dargah. That means you're very close to the Sajdun. Once you listen to these Shabads, 5 Shabads, what happens? Maharaj says, Panch Parvan, Panch Pardhan, Panche Pave Dargahman. That means they are coming from the Dargah of Vaheguru. They are coming from the door of Vaheguru. Panch Parvan, Panch Pardhan, Panche Pave Dargahman, Pancha Sohe, Darre Jan, Pancha Ka Gur, Ek Dhyan. Then these 5 sounds will become one sound, Sajdun. that Sahaj Tun will automatically take you to the, whenever you will listen to that Sahaj Tun, your mind will go in Sahaj. Your mind will go in peace. That means you are very close in meeting with Vaheguru. At least you will have the darshan of Vaheguru. Can they? But what, remember one thing, whenever you go into higher and higher spiritual states, uche to uche, the higher states, what happens? Nanak naam na visra chuta shabad kamai. Can they remember this? Don't forget the naam. Don't stop doing saskara simran. Always do saskara simran. Always come to the sangat, even if you are going to the higher state, because sangat is the key. Love is key. And you can only receive love when you will come in sangat. You will be humble. You will be content. You will be sattoguni. Nanak naam na visre. We should never forget naam. Chuta shabad kamai. We have to do the kamai. We have to collect the wealth of naam. How we collect wealth of naam? By doing sas, gras, sas, santagat simran, and after that by listening to this shabad, listening to this naam. The avastha changes. Then you have to listen more and more. Listen to this cosmic sound. More you will listen, more you will collect. And then whenever you are in the sangat, always do loud sasgra simran. When you are alone, listen to the shabad, go to the samadhi, and again come back, again do antargat simran by putting the dhyan in the tongue. Sas antargat simran, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Then with Vaheguruji's kripa, with his blessing, we will not forget about Naam. Always do Ardas Menti hundreds of times, thousands of times in the day. Visar nahi datar, apna naam deho, gun gawa din raat, nanak chao eho. The that is the thing which we have to ask from Vaheguruji all the time. When we will ask for the naam, our life will change. Our life will be full of bliss. The Maharaj Sanukirte, in summary, Maharaj is telling us, don't get into this param, in this doubt, that if you will give money to Gurmukhs, then you can reach to the higher state. Maharaj says, no, you will not. Because these donations, these worldly things, when you give it to the Gurmukhs, it will only and only donations will go to the Taram Raj. Only Naam goes to Vaheguruji, not the money. Aao ji Gurmukh Pyareo, let's do Saas Gira Simran. We have to say Vah, listen from our ears, Guru, listen from our ears. Vah, tummy in, Guru, tummy out. Aao ji, shuru kariye. Vah, Guru, 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 Vah,